What's up, people? Welcome to another episode. I know I've been gone for a while, and this is going to be sort of a landmark sort of video because I'm considering changing the format of uh, this this podcast, making it an actual podcast, putting it on a website that's more suited to have podcasts. So I can grow a little bit of an audience for this. It's been on YouTube for a while just because I'm comfortable with the YouTube format and talking on YouTube. That's why I've been doing the video reviews also, is because I like being on camera. Also, KO representing, Fight Owens Fight. But I just got this from WWE.com, new shirt. But anyways, so yeah, this is going to be sort of, if you've been noticing, I'm kind of been changing little things about the videos, having music throughout the whole thing, or voiceover or something like that. To just kind of change the structure of this show, and who knows, if I put it on a podcast website, it's probably gonna going back to just audio only. I'll get a nice mic, and I'll just do like set times of probably do more shows, so like once a week again, but doing like a half an hour podcast, at least for you guys. So anyways, this is going to be BattleGround predictions at this point. Like I said, for the past, it feels like a while because this Sunday is BattleGround, but it's 6 weeks since Money in the Bank. So this is important as far as this leads us into SummerSlam, and this has to be good. I haven't been watching much of the week-to-week show stuff, so to be honest with you, some of the matches on this card, I haven't been watching them build it up at all. But we'll see what happens with it. So the match card, as of right now, and I'm going to go through match by match like I usually do, give my thoughts. First match I see here, R-Truth versus King Barrett. Man, they have been booking King Barrett really badly. And I don't know why he's feuding with R-Truth right now. R-Truth, he's a pretty good worker, but man, the guy just has nothing else to offer as far as he's been on the roster too long. His character is tired, and I don't know why they've been giving him to King Barrett and then haven't been having him win against King Barrett. It's like a king versus king thing. He kind of calls himself King whatever. It says he's going to defend his crown. So, I'm guessing R-Truth wins this and becomes King of the Ring. Well, he gets the crown, I guess. It's going to be a shitty build up to a match, but at least maybe it'll be entertaining. I don't know, I just think they're wasting Wade Barrett right now. They need to find something interesting for him to do. Next match, again, I haven't seen any of this build up on the weekly shows, but Randy Orton versus Sheamus, it'll be a good match. And of course, Sheamus is Money in the Bank, so we have to keep that in the back of our mind, where he goes from there. You never know. But Randy Orton is a good worker. He's one of my favorite workers. And he's going to work with Sheamus. And it's probably going to be a good match. So, that gets a pass for me. It's probably going to be a solid, 6 out of 10 match. Whatever you call it. Tag team match. Primetime Players versus The New Day. It's going to be boring. I'm going to say they're going to give the titles back to The New Day eventually. I don't know if it'll be here. Maybe it'll be at SummerSlam. Or maybe it'll be here. I don't know. But yeah, The New Day is the better tag team in this situation. They just gave the Primetime Players the belts because they came back. So they're trying to do like a babyface thing with them right now. It's not doing it for me. That's going to be a boring match. And the triple threat match we knew they were going to make. Ryback versus The Big Show versus Miz. Ryback's retaining. I don't see any reason why he shouldn't retain. He's a good champion at this point. And that's it, really. I mean, Big Show has no business being the IC champion. Miz doesn't need it. Maybe they'll throw in some inventive triple threat spots, but anytime Big Show's been in a triple threat match and stuff, he has always looked like shit. He doesn't look as good as he looks in one-on-one matches, and he doesn't even look good in one-on-one matches anymore. So we can kind of chalk that up to it's gonna be okay. Let me see. Roman Reigns versus Bray Wyatt. This match is interesting because the way they've been building it up, it's a pretty good little rivalry they got going on there. And at least Bray has has a reason to go after Roman Reigns, because the Ryback thing did not work at all. But I hope. I think Roman Reigns is going to win, and it just sucks because they don't know what to do with Bray Wyatt right now. Because he's a great talent, but they're not giving him any kind of good booking to strengthen his pull or put him up the ladder, at least competitively. Character-wise, I mean, people love him and stuff. He's more over than Roman Reigns, let's put it that way. But I know they're going to give Roman Reigns this win, because they need Roman Reigns to get this win, to have him at least convincingly as a babyface so he can win the title eventually. Surprised. They're probably going to announce a Divas match of some sort as well, because there's no Divas match on here, it looks like. Especially because the R-Truth King Barrett match is actually the kickoff match. But, alright, so I'm saying this is main event number 1, because this is the Kevin Owens match. Kevin Owens versus John Cena. So let me preface this by saying Kevin Owens is going to face Finn Balor at the next NXT special. That being said, I think John Cena is going to get this win. If anything, they're going to save Owens getting the United States title for SummerSlam. Because they've laid out his character of him being so obsessed with John Cena. Once he gets the U.S. title, I mean, he's already a main event. He's already a main event talent because he lost the title to Finn Balor. It's just weird that there's like this weird interim of a couple weeks where he's not the NXT champion, but yet he's gonna have a rematch for the NXT championship. But he's in the United States title match. I mean, they're pushing him, which is good. It's just I don't think he's gonna win this match, which kind of sucks. And I hope it isn't like the last match where I'm gonna say it. To me, the last match people were saying was amazing, better than the first one. I think their first one was way better. The second one was overrated. Way too many false finishes, way too many kicking out of finishers, and it went on too long. And Cena winning was not. I don't know. It's just Cena doesn't need to win. He really doesn't. But it's probably going to be a DQ finish. Honestly, it's not going to be a clean finish, which kind of sucks. But I don't like Cena. I love Kevin Owens, but I know they're not going to do the right thing. They're going to hold it off until SummerSlam because SummerSlam's a big pay-per-view. Like, there's no title here that I'm going to be surprised if they change hands. The WWE Championship, on the other hand, I have another idea. One of two possibilities. But the United States Championship match, they're not going to give it to Owens clean. I know they're not. So Owens is either going to win by like DQ or something, or there's going to be a count out, whatever it may be. I mean, it's not going to be a clean finish, which kind of sucks. Which means Cena's going to retain the championship, which means Kevin Owens is going to go to the next NXT special to face Finn Balor for the NXT championship, lose that one, and then go to SummerSlam and win the United States title. It's just weird. I can see it coming from a mile away, but that's how they're going to book it. But from a standpoint of a fan going seeing every match that Kevin Owens is going to be in, it's like, Okay, he dominates ever since he came to the WWE. He takes his first loss on NXT to a tag team match where he got pinned by Balor. So, a tag team match with him and Rhino versus Balor and whoever, Solomon Crow or whoever. I can't remember. But so he took that pinfall. So that's his first loss, and then he goes to he beats John Cena first match. I think the timeline, he beat John Cena, he lost on NXT, he lost technically against John Cena, even though he got the last laugh. He did the whole, injuring him on the apron thing. He went to Tokyo, loses. He's going to go to BattleGround and lose. He's going to go to NXT special, the next special, and lose. And then SummerSlam, it's like he gets this big win because he gets a title. Like, how can you have a guy lose like 5 big matches, big title matches in a row, and then win the title? It just, and still book him as a badass every week and have him decimate people. It's just weird. I don't know. I care about Kevin Owens, so I don't want him to F this up, basically. But it's not going to be a clean finish. I can see it coming from a mile away. They're not going to do it clean, which kind of sucks. Same thing for the main event. One of two possibilities. They give it to Lesnar, which then we get Lesnar versus Rollins at SummerSlam, where Rollins is now super babyface. Because he lost to Lesnar, and then once he drops here's what I'm envisioning. So option number 1 is Rollins loses to Lesnar clean, which is the most logical way the match could finish because Lesnar is a badass. Lesnar regains the championship. The Authority drops Seth Rollins because they don't believe in him anymore. They do some kind of backstabbing thing, and now Rollins is a face. Even though Lesnar is a huge face anyway. The Authority now backs Lesnar going into SummerSlam. And Rollins goes into SummerSlam and then beats Brock Lesnar. That could be the most logical way this could finish. Because after SummerSlam, Brock's going away. Which kind of sucks because that leaves him with like a 1-month title reign. But I think it's logical because I think that title change needs to happen for Rollins to turn face. Because Rollins needs to turn face. Rollins should turn face. I mean, he's getting babyface pops anyways. But once the Authority truly drops him as the Golden Boy and backs Lesnar, and Heyman and Lesnar go with the Authority, that's when Seth Rollins can really become champion again, and then him turn on like Triple H or something, and have Seth Rollins versus Triple H at the next pay-per-view or something like that after SummerSlam. But Rollins is still a champion. That's how I feel this should go down. For WrestleMania, I know they want to do Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar too, but I don't think that's gonna be a great idea. Like I still say, I think a perfect championship match would be a triple threat with all the Shield guys because they deserve it, or fatal 4-way with Bray Wyatt as the 4th member. But that's just my opinion. Or Brock Lesnar versus Bray Wyatt or something like that. So that's the first option. They give it to Lesnar clean, engage for a Seth Rollins babyface turn. Option number 2 is that it's not a clean finish, and Lesnar waits until SummerSlam to get the title. Same thing as last year. He runs with the title from SummerSlam all the way to Mania, and then he gets beat for the title at Mania. It's the same thing they did last year, but I don't foresee it having any downsides. I don't think people will be rebelling. I don't think people will be chanting same old shit in the audience or anything like that, because people like Lesnar. So they want to see more of Lesnar as the champion. I'm most certainly okay with that. So yeah, that's one of 2 options. I really think... I don't know which way this is going to go. I really think... I don't know what their plans for SummerSlam are, as far as this main event goes. because SummerSlam always has to be a marquee match, and for like the last 3 years, it's been like Brock Lesnar versus somebody, you know, Brock Lesnar versus John Cena versus CM Punk, versus Triple H. Last year it was versus Cena again, but I really think that this main event can go either way. I believe, both competitors are really good champions. So that's it, guys. That's my predictions for the BattleGround pay-per-view. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and make sure to subscribe and like and do all that social media good. And I will see you on the next episode, which will be a review of WWE BattleGround. Thanks for watching.